Before we jump right into it, I ask that you consider subscribing. It seems that 99.7% of my viewers aren't subscribed. Have you ever seen worse? If you like the content and want to see more car videos, subscribe and hit the little bell icon. I don't do boring vlog style videos that last over 10 minutes just for ad revenue. I get right into it and take pride in actually editing my videos. So consider subscribing. It's free. Yo, hey guys, it's me again, and today I'm going to show you all how to convert your 2015 to 2017 Mustang rear to the one on the 2018 plus S550 Mustangs. Now, when it comes to wanting quad tips for your Mustang, your options are limited to buying a new Valence, which is at least $500 and requires cutting and modification. And that is only if you have the premium package on the Mustang, which gives you the two-piece bumper with removable valence. If you have a base model Mustang or just happen to have a base model replacement bumper like mine, more on that later, you would have to buy the premium bumper first. Your other option, regardless of base or premium model, is to cut up your existing valence or bumper to fit quads. Now this can be pretty difficult if you don't have the tools or experience, and can come out looking like shit if your dimensions or cuts are off. On top of cutting or buying a new valence, you would have to get a new exhaust with quad tips to actually fit. Some exhausts like Corsa sell the quad tips separately, so you can still use your existing exhaust just with new tips. But these tips by themselves are $400, which is insane. So you're looking at spending at least $900 on the valence and tips, and that's if you have a compatible exhaust. And the regular dual exhaust tips you can buy on Amazon or at your local muffler shop won't fit because the quads on the Mustangs are designed as a tree branch style tips, where one tip is a primary tip that goes straight and the other is a secondary tip that branches out from the main one. Traditionally, the dual tips you can buy that are universal, they both have tips come out equally from the middle of the inlet side of the pipe. These tips won't line up with the valence holes unless you modify the pipe that comes out of the mufflers. So you have to spend quite a bit to get quads, unless you're like me. Since the facelift in 2018, the new Mustang GTs, regardless of trim, all came with quad tips. And it turns out the rear bumpers are almost exactly the same, meaning the new ones will fit on an early year S550 Mustang. So I went ahead and bought a 2018 GT rear bumper from Facebook Marketplace for like 200 bucks. The color is different, yes, but I wasn't going to keep the car ruby red for long anyway, so it really didn't matter to me.
But wait, if you knew it was going to be expensive, why did you decide to go for quad?
Well, that is because I fucked up my exhaust over a speed bump, which in turn fucked up my rear bumper. Now this bumper would have been undamaged if it was the original premium package two-piece bumper that came from the factory, but this car's previous owner got this base model bumper and put it on for some reason. So the whole exhaust ripped off and bent in half, and my bumper was cracked from the reverse light area. So the previous MBRP race exhaust was done for, and so was my bumper. So instead of buying a new dual tip bumper, I bought a newer one so I could get quads. I was also lucky enough to get an MBRP axle back and MBRP X pipe from Facebook Marketplace for 150 bucks altogether. Retail price for both is like 650 brand new. I had to cut up the stock exhaust to put it together, but at least it worked. So now that I got my bumper and exhaust from Facebook Marketplace for a total of $350 for everything, I went ahead and took off my old bumper to install the new one. If you're going this route like me, there are a few things to consider. You are going to need a 2018 plus rear bumper wiring harness. The 2015 through 17 ones all have the same sensors and connectors, but the harness itself won't snap onto the bumper. Ford moved the tabs a few centimeters outward starting in 2018 for whatever reason, so you're going to need a new wiring harness. You can probably modify the old one or plastic weld it on if you have to, but I went ahead and got this 2019 EcoBoost bumper with all the sensors and harness for really cheap at my local junkyard. I had to move over a lot of the pieces, sensors, brackets, and harness from the orange to the yellow for everything to fit. The yellow one, even though it had the valence I needed, it was missing all the stuff the orange one had. I could have swapped over the valence of the yellow one onto the orange one, but the yellow one was in better shape except for a few clips being broken. I plastic welded the clips anyway on the yellow one, so that it fit nicely once I put it on the car. Also, while I had the bumper off and had access to all the lights and everything, I bought new smoke side markers and an LED reverse bulb from Amazon. Link will be in the description below if you want to check them out for yourself. So once I had everything on the yellow bumper, I test fit it on the car. Everything lined up, so I plugged in the wiring harness and put the bumper on. For some reason, it literally fits better than the base model bumper that was previously on the car. The exhaust was more of a pain to fit together and install under the car, but I'll do another video on that exhaust coming up pretty soon. I'm going to take it to a muffler shop and adjust it a bit, and more importantly, to install something else to make it sound like Corsa. In the coming weeks, I'm going to be plastic dipping the Mustang an entirely new color from dipyourcar.com. You guys know I always do things on a budget instead of paying regular price on a lot of things, so I'm going to spray it myself and add on some more mods in the near future. I guess that's about it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about the bumper conversion down in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more car videos, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Ready? Ready?